Let's show it to those other teams, let's show it to the fans, let's show it to those people who don't believe in us, and make them believe in us.
Alright, it should be a game here. You watch my hook right now? Kill set.
It took 9 games, but Dignitas will finally secure their first win of the Summer Split.
Let's go! Time to pop it!
Dignitas with the Renaissance halfway through the...
2-0! What's up?
Hello, my name is Thomas Slotkin. I am also known as Thinkcard, and I am the head coach of Dignitas. Honestly, coaches do so many different things for a team. I always compare it to a basketball coach as well. Like, what does a basketball coach do? Make sure that everything is structured in a way that makes it so practice can be productive. It's a lot of managing personalities as well. You're gonna have a lot of individual attitudes that need to mesh together. Sometimes it can get pretty messy, so it's really important to make sure that you get a healthy balance of frustration and motivation and respect from the players.
Hey, I'm Jim Morrison, also go by Vynarian, and I'm the head analyst for Dignitas League of Legends team. For me, my days are pretty long. I generally wake up in the mornings, watch a lot of games from other regions, and when I'm in the office, a lot of what I'm doing is just trying to watch how our scrims are going and how we're playing and try and find things where we might be able to focus on and ways that we can prepare the players to be ready for those matches and create advantages that way.
My name is Gabriel Zoltan Johan, also known as Invert, and I am the assistant coach for Dignitas. The assistant coach is kind of there to plug all the holes as it is. Sometimes I devote myself to academy, sometimes to the LCS, bouncing back and forth. I do a lot of stuff involving draft and strategy, helping out Thomas with that, doing one-on-ones with players, so making sure players are catered to their needs and wants, arranging scrims, pretty much most of the administrative stuff on the coaching side runs through me, as well as for a while I was working in depth with the academy side while we were working to secure an academy coach.
He's doing it,
So you might have noticed there's a few more dig staff than normal here today. The reason is because your game is going to be up there and we're all going to watch it from out here. And they're actually all waiting at the main entrance right now to say hi and cheer you guys on as we enter the building. So.
Let's go, boys!
So Immortals recently changed up their roster pretty drastically. They brought back Smithy, Hakuho, Apollo in veterans, and then you've got Aloran, who's been around the scene for quite a while, but is notorious for just being more of a passive tank player, and then Insanity, this is his first time in the LCS, and he's actually been showing up pretty well. We actually match up really well against that kind of style. Darlock is a very aggressive jungler, and he's able to kind of abuse the fact of Smithy's pathing is very consistent and very safe.
We learned a lot from the past week of games where we saw what our strengths were in terms of aggression and having that killer instinct. But we also saw where our weaknesses were when it came to executing on things that we thought were free to take or free to do, and then getting punished accordingly because we didn't account for all the information that was given to us.
Going into this weekend, it was still pretty rough week of practice, I would say. Obviously we're 0-8, so nothing feels great, but everyone's obviously still trying their best. And you just gotta go in the weekend being optimistic. Playing your best even though, the situation is very dire. I mean, that's all you can do.
This week was really frustrating for a lot of people. We worked on a lot of things, we had a lot of arguments, we had a lot of talks and discussions, we came up with solutions. But we came out of the other end of that stronger. I genuinely believe that. Today, we can see that all 5 of us here are together to win this game and to play as a team. So let's show it to everyone else. Let's show it to those other teams. Let's show it to the fans. Let's show it to those people who don't believe in us and make them believe in us.
1, 2, 3, dig!
We are about to jump into this battle at the bottom of the standings. We've got Immortals, we got Dignitas. I think they both got to be chomping at the bit to get a win. It's a 2v2 that's about to become a 3v3. Dardock still has the Ignite, keep it in mind. Dignitas were going to get themselves away. Dardock going to be under fire. First blood over to Phoenix, and Dignitas have found the first kill of the game.
The game's going really well. We have kind of a weak early game going, and we're doing well in the early game. we should be set to win now.
No Alorum. Here comes the Ornhorn! The damage goes through, the CC comes down. There's no point in even thinking about what would happen if he got away, because the man is dead to rights.
Nice. No cleanse. Hey, come.
Nice, Phoenix.
Hey, my turn.
But this game is
Dash.
Good, boys.
It should be game here. You watch my hook right now? Kill set.
Yeah, kill set. Hit front.
Ninja behind.
We're fine. He's 1 HP. Don't worry about
Hey,
it.
just kill. We have ocean. Just kill.
Yeah, Smithy will try to hold the line with the Haymaker shield, but he will not hold for long. And Smithy is taken down by the end of the line, and it is just that for Immortals. It took 9 games, but Dignitas will finally secure their first win of the Summer Split.
Yeah, that's all thanks to Respawn.
Let's go! That's one, baby! Time to pop it!
Better late than never. Now we start our run. Start, Daryl.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Verizon post-game interview. I'm Riv, and I am joined by Dignitas' Dardoch after their victory over Immortals, putting a win on the scoreboard. What do you think the disconnect was at the beginning of the split that puts Dignitas where they are right now?
We're a generally pretty inconsistent team, so that's just a product of us not having much practice together yet. But I think our goal should just be to show better performances every week, and it is top 8 for playoffs this year, so it's not going to be out of our grasp.
How's the first one feel today?
Relief. Feels good. Many more to come.
The IMT game, it wasn't a lot of fights. I think Josh in the top mid just got a bunch of kills, so we were able to snowball pretty well and just kept it stable bottom end, and we were able to stack dragons, so not a lot of stuff happened in the game. The only close fight, I guess, was the 4th dragon where they got a flank on us, but we were able to bring it back with TPs, and then after that, the game is pretty much over.
Fellas, from our perspective, it was awesome to see you guys come out and get the W today. I know that you guys probably are reviewing and picking yourselves apart here and there, but it should feel good, right? You guys got that first one, right? Have fun, enjoy that moment. This is just the start, right? In less than 24 hours, right? You go and we've got another game against a better opponent, but we've got momentum now, right? This is the change of the tides. Today, things turn, okay? So we show up tomorrow, ready to go against Flyquest, and number 2 comes tomorrow.
Big staff came on Saturday. It's nice to see everybody, and they gave us support going into the games this weekend. Very appreciative of that.
The best part about being a coach in the LCS. Being hyper-competitive, definitely the best part is competing at the top level, being able to show off your successes, learn from your failures, and I think beyond that, working with all these talented players who have that same competitive drive and that same edge and need to succeed.
As long as everyone on the team has good attitude, super try hard, and is willing to put in the effort, then being on a team and being responsible for a team is a great experience for everyone. You just have to make sure that you make all the skills mesh and you have a common goal that you can reach.
For me, I really enjoy numbers. I enjoy working with numbers and just breaking everything down and getting to see them on a very small level and just kind of understand things from the ground up. With League, I kind of get both of, getting to do that while also breaking down individual gameplay from players and just kind of showing the minute details that they make and how much of a big difference that actually makes throughout the game.
Biggest thing for me is to just understand how we played yesterday and understand how rattled these guys are from their game yesterday too. We know how to play through the game when we're ahead, and we just keep that snowball rolling. We're just going to keep that up, trust in each other, make sure you guys believe in yourselves, and prove all these other people wrong. Big on 3.
Go, boys. That momentum from yesterday. Let's go. All
right. 1, 2, 3.
Big!
Hello and thank you for joining us for Dignitas versus Flyquest. Kobe, it's our final game of the day, and what would have been, a fairly meh matchup is actually kind of exciting. The fortunate teams have recently been turned around.
Go ahead.
Nice.
I heard Kassadin.
Cast.
Q1. Kick Kassadin.
Cast. No flash.
Go ahead. Go Cast.
Calista flash on me, guys?
Yeah. Flash. I'm knock up here.
Oh, I cannot. Oliver?
I'm slow. Nice. Phoenix. Hey, you guys got it. Good.
Yeah, no flash.
Just kite in.
Take it slow. Nice.
You got it.
Nice.
Yeah,
commit to the fight, guys. Look at not. No Kaliel. He dies. Set next. It don't matter if they get Nash. Kill Kassadin. Set. Just go, go. Play for fast. We end mid. End mid.
Let's go, boy.
Nice.
Okay.
They're gonna just win off of that. Oh, that's the Tiny Corruption. Santorin gonna get out of there, but he's still dead. That's the ace for Johnsons. He gets the delayed quadra kill, and that is gonna be another Nexus active fight here. 2-0 on the weekend, Cody, and 6 kills.
2-0! What's up? Yes, big dog.
Dignitas with the Renaissance halfway through the summer split.
You're the first one to come in on this roster before the additional changes. So just walk me through it. What has this experience been like for you?
Honestly, it's just been one hell of a grind. I think the systems we had in place needed a lot of adjusting. I feel like we put in so much effort recently towards that. Like these past couple weeks have been really hard in terms of just like finding what's right for us. And I feel like it's all coming together, and it's been just nice to be able to show some results finally. So yeah, I'm just proud of that. So I'm proud of every single one of my teammates, including myself and the coaching staff and just everyone here at Dig, because we all still believed that we had the talent to push through, and this will just give us a lot more motivation for the rest of the split. So I'm looking forward to it.
Great stuff this week, guys.
If you're supporting us, still supporting us after our terrible start, I appreciate it. Everyone's been putting in a lot of work. It's been a jungle gap a lot of the games, and Topside definitely has a lot of synergy together from playing before, so that's really good to see. Going up against GGS and CLG, just gotta be optimistic, but every team is still ahead of us in the standings, so go in with respect, play our game how we've been playing, and everyone's been playing really well. It does suck, we're 2-8, but I do think we're gonna be on the come up and definitely be able to make playoffs by the end of the split.